No, you can't win the game in the first 20 minutes, but you can lose it, and we did that tonight.
You feel like you lost it rather than they won it?
Oh, no. Not necessarily.
Probably had no sense that was coming on, but how do you explain that start?
Yeah, I can't. I can't. There's just more, a lot more questions than answers right now.
Can you believe, Ivan, you're running last?
We are where we are, mate.
Sorry?
We are where we are. That's You got to believe it. It's happening.
Is it that dire though, Ivan? I mean, that would suggest there's real problems.
Well, yeah, it's normally never as bad as it seems. Doesn't feel great tonight, for sure. There's definitely some things, as I said, there's more questions than answers, and we're going to have to find some answers for sure.
But has it reached the point where you might have to overhaul the roster or potentially start looking at moving blokes on?
Yeah, I don't want to go too much into... I don't want to go into that right now. It's obviously pretty disappointed after that game, and as I said, there's more questions than answers, so we're going to have to... Yeah, it's fair to say we're probably going to have to look at everything we're doing or have done.
Ivan, is it more effort or execution? Can you at least, do you know that from watching in a box?
Was that tonight or?
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was both. Certainly at the start of the game, it was both. I thought after that, probably midway through the first half, I thought our effort was there. Execution wasn't, but for 60 minutes of the game, I thought, they tried as hard as they could to get it back. But then, the start of the game was obviously the biggest issue.
What do you say to the guys in sheds after a game like that?
Not much. Not much. As I said, there needs to be some serious reflection, and we'll talk more over the next 24 hours.
Apart from the wins, what's the one area do you think Penrith do need to address?
So we'll have to look pretty closely at, a lot of things. As I said, I don't really want to talk about it too much tonight. We'll get to the bottom of it though.
I mean, how much personal pressure do you feel? Because you obviously came there a lot of hype around it. Now, you're not under any pressure. You're on a long-term deal, so it's not as if you're going to lose your job. But how much pressure do you feel to turn it around and justify, I guess, what the club did to get you there?
I don't feel pressure to justify anything, but I feel it's my responsibility. So, I know that. So, when we're sitting where we're sitting, it's it's a big responsibility. But just got to keep chipping away and keep at it.
Is it a bigger job? Clearly, it's a bigger job than you probably thought it was, right? What do you know anyway?
Maybe. Yeah, well, we need some answers. Like, that's pretty obvious, That's what we're going to get to.
Ivan, have you got the depth to make changes?
Well, it depends how many changes you want to make. Yeah. We're going to have to change something, whether it's personnel or something else. We've definitely got to make some changes. Keep doing what we're doing. It's not good enough. So, as I said, it's not for me now to give answers on things. As I said, we need to discuss this with the players and the staff, particularly over the next 24 hours. There needs to be some answers. So that's what we're going to try and get to.
Ivan, I know he's been gone a couple of weeks, but can you still reach out to Gus, or would you reach out to Gus and get another opinion?
I wouldn't not reach out to anyone. So
You'll handle it yourself, and you're happy to handle it yourself.
Oh no, I'm happy to. Yeah, of course I would. Yeah, I'm collaborative by nature, So yeah, but so I wouldn't rule out talking to anyone if I think it was going to help me.
Do you think you can?
Sorry, mate.
Do you think Gus would be worth a call to get his opinion?
Possibly. I think, honestly though, I got a fair idea what we can do. So
I've been disappointed with their attitude. Is that one of them?
look, there's lots of things.
When you talk about looking for answers, are you talking about a review of your football after?
Well, we review every week. When you're third of the way through the season and you are where we are, you got to review what you're doing. Certainly.
Is it too big a task for James and Nathan to take a step up to Origin, given the way the club's going at this point in time?
I don't think so. No, they've been there before. They've done the job before. I think it would be extremely harsh to lump our position on those two guys.
Nathan came out and said, I don't deserve to be there. Is he putting too much pressure on himself?
What, by saying that, or just yeah?
Well, so even that would seem a general comment that he obviously
Yeah.
doesn't think he's playing well enough.
Yeah, well, if he said that, he'd probably mean it, but he's pretty, yeah. Nathan's never been the sort of guy that wraps himself up either, so I think he said that last year, he didn't deserve it and he made it, so. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, look, I don't know. I think one thing we need to remember about Nathan is he's 21 years old, so he's only played 60-odd games, so yeah, there's bigger problems than our two halves, I think. But they'd probably admit that they could play better.
You'd be worried if the New South Wales side threw out a 21-year-old kid after one season of tunes through all paths. You'd be worried about that.
Yeah, that's not really for me to say. Look, that's not my job to pick the team. The State of Origin team it's the pinnacle of rugby league. They should pick who they think are going to best do the job, and I think that's what they should do. If those guys or one of those guys are in that team, then I think they'll do a good job. But they can pick whoever they want, and rightly so.
Ivan Wonga Blake, is that an example where the players' heads are at the moment, or is that just an isolated?
It's probably drawing a long bow to say that it's indicative of what's happening, but extremely disappointing at the same time, without a doubt. Yep.
How about Billy?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It was more precautionary. Took him off. So.
How quickly do you think you can turn it around? You said there's more questions than answers. Can you find the answers in the wet?
Yeah. I think we. Tonight was sort of like the worst that we've played, and that first 20 minutes is, you can't just walk by that. There's obviously some things we've got to discuss. But if you get to the bottom of it, you can turn it around. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to work out where we go from here. I think, you can definitely turn it around, but there needs to be some change somewhere.
Is there part of your thinking to start? Do you start planning for next year? Is that too soon for that?
Well, as a coach, you've always got to play the long game as well as each week coming up. So I always do that, but I think that would be disrespectful to ourselves and our fans, and that's not the position we're in. We need to. We've got a home game next week, and if I was a fan, I would be wanting a lot better than that. So, that's our first and foremost. We've got to do it for ourselves, but the fans in particular need to be reminded why they want to cheer for us.
What do you say to the fans who came all the way up to Brisbane to watch you guys play this weekend?
Keep the faith. As I said, I feel for the fans. I feel for anyone who supports us when we toss up that.